Okay, hello, welcome back to the Hot Lunch eBay shop. Tonight I have like 3 tasks I want to get completed before I call it a night. And first I'm going to take some photos of these items that I'm getting ready to list. You've probably seen a couple of these yesterday. They're boat propellers. I have a lot of these, and so I want to get them listed at least a couple a day. I think I got 27 of them, maybe 23. I can't remember for sure, but it's kind of a lot of them. They're way bigger than I expected them to be. I thought they were going to be smaller, like trolling motor size props, but these things are big. So I'm going to get photos taken of those. I got 3 of them that I prepared drafts for on my lunch break today. I took maybe half an hour and wrote up listings for these 3. And so all I have to do now is get the pictures taken and get them listed. Then after I'm done with that, I'm going to go into the death pile closet and grab a couple of items out of there, maybe a bag or a box, and see what's in it. And hopefully find something in there that's good to list. Everything in that closet I bought at least a year ago, and I just never got around to listing it. So I want to get everything that's in there listed by the end of the year. So I'm trying my best to pull something out of there at least a couple of times a week. So we'll do that tonight. And then after that is done, we'll go ahead and start packing up today's orders. So I think there are 5 orders right now. I'm hoping a 6th one will come in before we get to that point. And I'll get those all packaged and ready to go, and then I'll run down the total profits today for each of those items and a total profit, so you can see how much money I made today. I think it's going to be, I'm going to predict $160 profit today, assuming we don't get a 6th order. But let's go right now and start working on these propellers. Okay, so I have all of them just sitting in the back of my car, so I was able to just take a little time today and get these ready to list. And they turned out to be pretty easy because most of them have, everyone I've looked at so far has had some sort of a model number or a product number on it that's easy to Google and find out everything I need to know to list it, like the manufacturer, the model number. There's these things like the number of splines, which I assume is this part, and then how many fins it has and the angle of the fin, I guess. So it's quite a lot of information to put in a YouTube title. I mean, an eBay title, but I'm getting them done. So far I listed 2 yesterday, and I'll get these 3 done tonight. I don't want to overwhelm my shop with nothing but boat motors. So I'm just going to do a couple a day and hopefully get some other stuff listed in between. So I'm going to take photos of these right now, and then we'll go into the kitchen and pull some stuff out of the death pile closet. Hopefully something worth selling is in there, and if not, then we'll just, we'll find stuff to get rid of, to dump it at the thrift store or add it to a garage sale pile, whatever we do. Then when I'm done with that, I'll pack up today's orders. I think there's 4, there's 5 right now. I'm hoping to get a 6th one before that, before we get to that part of the video tonight. And right now I'm estimating, I think I will predict that we're going to make $150 to $160 tonight. I'm hoping that 6th order will come in and bump that up a little bit, but we'll find out at the end of the night, because I'm going to just reveal every detail about how much money I made on each of those items and how we're doing for the entire month. So stick around to the end to see how much money a part-time eBay reseller can make in one day. All right, I'm going to do these photos right now, and then the next time you see me will be in the kitchen pulling something from the death pile. Okay, you guys, I'm about to go into the closet and see what's in there. So let's go. It's right here behind this door. All right, it's not as much in here as I would have thought, but let's just grab this and not even think about it. All right, here we go. This is pretty heavy. It's got a lot of stuff in it, so we won't be getting through all of these tonight for sure, but we'll see if there's anything good. All right, I see a receipt here, so at least I have some kind of an idea when I bought this stuff. So this came from the Goodwill on March 22nd of 2024, so a year and a half at least. I only see, it doesn't tell me, it looks like I only bought 1 item on this receipt, so who knows what it is. All right, let's see what we got. This is a sweater. This looks like a unique tag and it says $9.79. Oh, it's a Vince. Is it cashmere? Feels like it might be. Here's a tag, Vince. 80% wool, 20% cashmere. So let's see. I got the fan on. It's kind of warm, so I'm sorry if it's messing up the sound, but this is how I have to live. Okay, let's see. Vince sweater, wool, cashmere. I think a few years ago Vince was a high quality brand, but I don't know that it's still very much sought after. But this says 2,500 listing results for Vince sweater, wool, cashmere. Let's go to solds, and we've got 376. So from 2,500 to 376 is pretty wild. Let's limit this to pre-owned, conditioned, pre-owned. This has got to be a men's. It could even be a boy's. It's pretty small. It says large, but well, maybe. I guess it is. It's a strange sort of a dot pattern on it, and then it's got the stretchy sides for, you know, your big gut to fit. Oh, okay. We should try to limit this to men, but it's already searching. I'll just do this. Search for men's and then back to condition used. Now we're down to 256 listed. This one is also women's, so we're going to do the same thing here. Condition used. Okay, not bad. 256 currently listed and 257 sold. Oh wait, what are we looking at here? These are both current. Let's go back to ES. That's not going to be as good as I thought it was. We're down to, okay, 256 current listings, 57 sold listings. So not great sell-through rate. And this one sold for $58. Not exactly the right one. Cashmere blend. I think it's closer to this, even though these are slightly different colors. Let's look at this one. This one sold for $58. Pretty sure this is it. Oh, but it's not short sleeve. It's just the way they folded the sleeves up. Okay, let's see. 81% wool, 19% cashmere. Mine is 80-20, so maybe it's not the exact model, but it's pretty close. And they've got $58 for it, so anybody's guess. Well, no, I can tell you exactly what I paid for it. I would not have paid $9.79 for this, so I would have gotten this on Monday when it was half off day. So I basically paid $4.50, like just under $5 for it. So let's sell one of these. They got 58 for theirs. I'm not gonna try for that. Now I got to do some math. Calculator. No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna put $6 cost of goods. I'm gonna put unique as the location where I got it from, and then I'm going to put 4 question marks for the date when I got it, because I do not know. Okay, Vince sweater, men's medium. Mine is a large, so that's a better size. Large is better than medium. Men's large pullover. It's not navy. It's gray. Gray. I always like to spell gray with an E, but I'm not sure where that's acceptable. Probably not in America. Okay, color gray. Features pullover, occasion, fit regular, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Country or manufacturer, I don't care. Size large. Okay, so I'm just going to go all the way down to the pricing and put $44.99 in here. And then I'm going to save this as a draft and worry about filling in all the rest of the details later. So yeah, that's a good one, I think, maybe, hopefully. All right, then what do we have? This is a blue, okay, Pendleton. That's not bad. I don't remember getting this. This also came from Unique, $9.29. So again, I would have paid half of that for $4.50 plus 15 cents, $4.65 probably. I'll put $5 in. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. Let's look it up. It says long, Pendleton Long. See if we can't find it. Pendleton flannel long blue. That's probably enough. Is long a size? Oh, XL. I'll put men's and then search for this. Okay, 692 current listings. We'll go to completed listings and 204. So that's not a great sell-through rate, but it's not terrible either. Let's go to used condition. Sometimes it says pre-owned and sometimes it says used. I don't know why eBay hasn't narrowed down and chosen one of those numbers. So okay, these are selling for a lot. Is it this one? No, it's not exactly this, but these are selling for over 100, 115. This is dark blue. I think that this is a good one. This I should have listed years ago. Board shirt, JAC medium. I don't know what these words mean. Pendleton board shirt. Let's see, what's it saying here? It says made in China, so that sucks. 100% wool outdoor shirt. Let's try that. Let's add that. Outdoor shirt, nothing changed. $339 to $99. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead with this one and copy it. This one sold for $149. It's not really totally the same as mine. Mine is just like blue and black. This one has a lot of white in it. I don't know that the color matters as much as the model number, and I have no way of guessing what that is. There are numbers on here. Those are RN numbers. I don't think those are numbers that we need. There's nothing, probably nothing down here. Oh yeah, here's something. RN number. I don't think an RN number is helpful. I don't know what an RN number is, but I don't think it's, I don't think it ever represents a model or a style or anything like that. All right, let's just go ahead and list this one. Pendleton board shirt. I don't really want to put board shirt when I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna take the word board. Oh, I don't even have it. Pendleton board shirt, there it is. Pendleton flannel shirt, men's wool. I want to put the size up here. Let's get it out of here. Why does it say bulk? Flannel shirt, men's XL, wool plaid, loop collar. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm going to take it out because I don't know what it means. Long sleeve. That's enough for now. I'll put the rest of this in later. What did I say? I'm going to put $5 as the cost of goods. Unique? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I always put in the price that I paid for it, where I got it from, and the date that I got it. And then later in the custom SKU field, I'll add the location where I have it stored in my inventory. This one is size XL, regular, probably men. No, it's long. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put big and tall, even though I'm not sure. I'm gonna put XL long, even though I already have the words long in here twice. XL long and long sleeve. I don't normally want to put, I don't want to waste characters on putting the same word twice, but I want this to be clear that this is size XL long. Size XL, size, oh, this is like XLT, that's probably it, right? XL tall, long sleeve men's, blue, flannel, button up plaid, beach. All right, skip all this. Let's go to pre-owned, good. I never really put pre-owned excellent because who am I to decide if something is excellent? I just put it at good, which is right in the middle. I think it is good. I'm gonna put $100. Why not? Allow offers, no. Shipping I'll deal with later. So again, I'm gonna save this for later, come back to it on my own time. All right, what else have we got here? So a nice couple of shirts there, $150. These have been sitting in a closet for a year and a half probably. Here's some Carhartt bib overalls. Whoa, where did I get these? These are pretty beat up, got holes in them and everything. I'm gonna save those for another time. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, I just listed one of these last night. This is the receipt, $4.99. I paid $5 for these, $5.51. I'll leave those together, and I will come back to that on at another time. Oh, what's this? Okay, I bought a camera and I bought a battery, and I never bothered to sell it. So let's find out if this camera is any good. I don't know if I even tested it. I can't remember. This has 12W on it. This must have come from the Salvation Army. They usually write their price, and it's supposed to be $12, but it looks like 12W. So I paid $12 for this. Anybody's guess what I paid for this? I'm assuming this battery is going to go to this camera, but a year and a half later, I don't even remember putting these in here. So let's go. Canon Sure Shot 85 zoom. Canon Sure Shot 85 zoom. All right, $7. There's 104 currently listed. Let me do that again. 104 currently listed. Now we'll go to completed. Oops. And we're looking at 104 listed, 364 sold. So this is a perfect sell-through rate. This one sold for 140 with free shipping. It says tested, working. I don't want to test this camera on your time. I would do this on my own time, but this is going to be a good one, I think. I don't think this battery doesn't even go to this. This is something else. Oh no, there's a whole set of batteries here. There's 4 batteries in here. So I bought these batteries. Don't even remember doing it. I'll put this here. I've got this whole drawer full of different size batteries for testing things like this. I'll probably just include this when I sell the camera. I'm sure I would have bought those on Amazon, so I could potentially go through my whole Amazon account, every purchase I've made, and find the one that was for these batteries. Okay, that's in there. Let's see, can I turn it on? There it goes, works. Auto. It's not firing, but I don't know if that means because there's no film in it. Some of these fancier cameras, you have to have film in it for it to even work. So let's see, open. I want to open the back and see if it looks clean inside there, but I can't get it open. There it goes. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, this is a good camera, so I'll sell this for sure. Okay, Canon Sure Shot 85 zoom. Oh, there it goes, it fires. Good. Okay, turn that off. Good, good, good. So Canon Sure Shot 85 zoom point and shoot camera tested. Sell one like that. I'm gonna sell it for slightly less than this guy did. I'm gonna put new battery so they know the battery is included, and that's probably it. Canon Sure Shot 85 zoom 35mm point. I can make that and into an ampersand. Point and shoot film camera. I can put VTG on the end. Fill up a little space with vintage. I have no idea. Oh no, I do know. $12 plus the battery. So I'll put 12 in here for now. Salvation Army and then question marks. Maybe I can find a Salvation Army receipt in here. I don't know. Okay, point and shoot. I'm not going to worry about any of this right now. I'm just going to go down to the pricing section, and I'm going to put $112.99, $12.99, $112.99. And then I'll worry about all the rest of that later. So save for later. Should we do one more? There looks like there's another camera here. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if this uses the same battery. That'd be good. It sure does. Lithium battery, 3 volt. 3 volt. Yeah, perfect. Good. This way I don't have to worry about getting another battery. Negative, positive. It doesn't really feel like it fits, but maybe it does. Okay. Off. On. There's no screen on this one to know right away if it works. That might not be the right battery for this camera. I'll have to do a little research on this one and find out if that's the correct battery or not. It doesn't feel, I mean, it fits in here, but it's not exceptionally tight. Canon Sure Shot. Oh, what's this? Oh, there we go. Yes, works. Fire. I guess this one probably doesn't work without film in it. It's trying to do something, but it might not work if you don't have film. Come on, open up. My fingers are too big to get into these little switches and stuff. It looks nice and clean, but it is not. Oh, there it goes. Maybe the flash just needs the chance to heat up a little bit. So I'm gonna let that sit. Oh, there it goes. It worked. Of course, it fired when it wasn't supposed to. Okay, I gotta hold the shutter down. First, we gotta let the flash warm up. Good, it works. All right, let's find out what this one is. Canon Sure Shot Max. Canon Sure Shot Max. I don't think this one's going to be worth as much as the other. It seems a little simpler. Okay, untested $20. There's 91 listed. Yes. 220 sold. So this is a good sell-through rate for sure. This one sold for 200. I thought for sure this one was going to be less, but let's turn that off. I guess this is probably just a flash, and then this is actually how you turn the whole thing on. There is some looks like glue that's holding this plastic lens on that is deteriorating, or it could just be dust that's gotten in there over the years. So, okay, best one sold for 200 with free shipping, 189, 169 plus $6. I'm not going to be greedy on this because it is a little tiny bit grungy under that. It's not perfectly clean. This one sold for 125, but yeah, I'm looking for one that has a title that I like. There's also, there are different ones. Why wouldn't I have sold this a year ago or more? This one, sold one like this. Canon Sure Shot Max date. So mine doesn't say date on it. So it might record a date on the screen, on the film, but I'm gonna take that off. They have point and shoot camera. I'm gonna put camera earlier in the title. Whoops, camera. Let's copy it and put it up here before even 35mm. They don't have the word film in here, which is going to be a selling point. Max. They've got information on the lens. So is this the right lens? 38mm f Oh, f3.5, that's right. It says SAF, which I guess is autofocus, vintage. Oh, I should probably write tested, works. Yeah, okay, that's good. Again, I don't know what I paid for this. This one doesn't have anything on it. I did have to put a new battery in, so I'm gonna just put question mark, question mark, question mark. I'll fill all this in later if I can figure it out. I don't know where it came from. I'm not gonna put anything in here because I don't have any information on this. Point and shoot camera, Sure Shot Max, 1980s probably. Is this Taiwan or Japan? Taiwan. I think it'd be better if it was Japan. Built-in flash. Canon Sure Shot Max. They have the model name in here as max date, and since I don't think this is the same one. We'll take that out and put used, and then skip down here to price, and I'm gonna put 124.99. I can always lower these prices, so I don't have to be. I can be a little bit pie in the sky with these things. Whoops! I accidentally pressed list instead of save. It's fine. It's fine. It won't take it. Save for later. Oh, this one also comes with a case, so that's good. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Here's the film box. Save 55 cents. Oh, I think that's it. There's nothing else in here. So, okay. We got 4 items here. This is going to be 100, 100, 100. That's like $350 right there. That's just been sitting in my closet. So what a waste. This is don't let yourself get a death pile. Let's just quickly look through here. I don't think this is going to be anything. Snap circuits. This looks like it was $3.99 at the Goodwill. This looks like more clothes. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this? This looks kind of cool, but I don't know what it is. It's Quinoa Monster. This is a jacket. This looks like a Salvation Army tag. Looks small. I don't know. I never heard of this, and I do not remember buying it, but it looks cool. Hopefully somebody else thinks that too. So put that back in the bag. Oh, there's a receipt in there. So we'll figure out the date on that one for sure. Okay, there's some laser discs. This is all 3 Star Wars movies on Laserdisc. I do remember buying these, and I remember I didn't get around to listing them because I was worried about the condition. How do you describe the condition of a Laserdisc? They're a little bit scratched up, but I wouldn't say they're too bad, at least this one. So I don't know if these are valuable or not. I know for a long time there was no way to get the original cut of the original Star Wars movies on home video except for these laser discs. So people were using these to make bootleg DVDs or something. Okay, then finally in here, here's a Halo. What is this? Mega Blocks? I kind of remember buying this, and I think the box was moist. Like I got it as it was being donated. I paid $6 for it. I don't know. This looks like Salvation Army. I think I took this out of the cart, like the recent acquisition cart, and it had been sitting outside or something, got a little bit wet. So I wanted to wait to list it until it dried off. And I guess it's good and dry now. It's only been 18 months since it got rained on. So hopefully that's all fine. All right, I'm gonna just move this stuff out of the way, and we'll worry about this another day. But got 4 things to list to get pictures of tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll get all this listed tomorrow, and then that's 350 or maybe more. Okay, so that's it for Death Pile. I feel pretty good about this. I don't feel good that I left it in there so long, but I do feel good that we're gonna make some money off of this box. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here that is not gonna get listed. These Carhartts are in rough shape, but people like them like that, I think. All right. That's it. I'm going to pull the orders that came in today and get them packed and try to get that done as quickly as possible because it is 8:36 now and I'm ready to be done. So here we go. All right, that's everything that is getting shipped tonight. So this big box is going to be, it's mostly packed, but I'm going to want to double box this. So this one's going to take a little bit of effort. Everything else is going to be pretty simple. So I'm going to go grab some boxes and then we'll come back and start getting these things packaged. All right, I got some boxes together here and some other packing supplies. So let's start with this pair of shoes. They're right here in the top, and this box is right in front of me, so we'll do them first. Let's see. I feel like I've had these for a long time. In fact, I don't even remember them. Let's see. They're not that old, really. February of 2025. Today is September 23rd, so I mean that's pretty old. But these are SAS shoes. I think that stands for San Antonio shoes. they're nice. I mean, they're not really even dirty or anything. And they're a size 12, which I think is like, you know, generally a pretty normal size. I used to think that bigger sizes were the way to go, but I've come around realizing that more people are size 10, size 10 and a half, and size 11. So I probably shouldn't be buying a bunch of size 15 shoes or even 13, my own size. Sometimes I buy those 13s just because I might keep these shoes and then I decide I don't want them and I sell them. So I'm gonna wrap each one of these individually in one of these little bags, and then they're just gonna go right in this box, which is ideal, the ideal size. This is I don't know. I'm not sure what was in there. Some kind of labels. So yeah, I've had these since February. I got them at the Goodwill for $7. I don't think I lowered the price on these anytime recently, so they sold for $45 plus shipping. So that's not a bad return on investment, I think. So I'm gonna put some paper in here to just keep them from bouncing around, but they do fit in this box almost. It's like the box was made for them. I'll put a little more paper. Okay, that's good. So this has got a lot of labels on it that's been used before. Looks like, I thought it might have been something I brought home from work, but it looks like it's probably not. Must have come from somewhere else. All right, that's not coming off. Okay, tape. San Antonio shoes. I have seen people talking about that brand online on YouTube, but I don't recall even buying these. So I'm kind of surprised to see them. They were on the top shelf behind some other stuff, so I haven't been walking past them that much. All right, move this. SAS, 2 pounds 15. Probably just put 3 pounds. 13 by, those are size 12, 13 by 10 by 5. And who are they going to? DW, right up here. DW in Texas. So these got a little ways to go. I did a road trip to Texas one time years ago with my brother, Scott. All right, next. I sold a little package of these chandelier light bulbs. I think these are not gonna fit in here. No. I think these kind of small incandescent light bulbs are allowed on eBay, and the larger ones that I've been trying to sell are not. But so far so good. They haven't been taken down, but I haven't sold them all either. I thought they might be, I listed a big lot of incandescent bulbs, and I thought somebody is gonna buy these up quick because they are sort of contraband. Will it fit in one of these? I just found these little bubble wrap envelopes in that box, the one I just put the shoes in. So that'll fit in there nicely. Might as well tape it closed. Maybe I'll use 2 of these. Maybe this one's too small. Yeah, this one's gonna be too small. I think they would all be the same, but they're not. Okay, well, probably a waste of time to tape this closed. Tape that closed because I'm about to put more bubble wrap around it. I mean, these are light bulbs. I want them to be as protected as they can be. And that's probably about the best I'm gonna do. Let's get some paper. I don't really have, yeah, I guess I do. Put these scraps. This one's exactly the right height. No, it's not. I'm gonna put these scraps in here to try to protect these bulbs a little bit more. That'd be good. Ouch, hit my fingernail. All right, more paper. Good, that feels pretty safe. These only went for $11.99, but I got them for free. A guy on Facebook Marketplace was just cleaning out his attic, and he had a ton of light bulbs to give away, and I took everything that I could. There was somebody else got there before me and got the ones, there were some other ones that were much more valuable. He got there and took those before I got there. But I still did okay. I think I probably sold $60 worth of light bulbs out of there so far. And then I have 2 big lots. These are really vintage light bulbs, like almost more like collector's items than working light bulbs. They're from, I would say they're probably from the early 80s. The Commonwealth Edison bulbs they used to give away for when you paid your electric bill. Okay, 13 ounces, that's very light. 13 by 11 by 3. This is going to CHR in California. Here I come. All right, what's next? To this guy. This is I don't know if this is considered small or medium sized bottle of perfume, cologne. Alfred Song Paradise Eau de Toilette men's. So it's like in this cool sort of, not quite pyramid, like a wedge shaped bottle. I got this from my lunch break thrift store not too long ago, really. This was in July of this year. I got this one and a couple others that they had sitting there, and I thought they would sell a little quicker than this, but we're selling them now, so it's okay. This one I paid $4 for, and I sold it for $31. Somebody sent an offer today, $31. I think I had it listed for $34.99. So that's a reasonable offer. I took that right away. I don't mind offers, you know, just make them reasonable and we'll probably be able to make a deal. So I'm going to put it in this tiny box and then put this box inside of another box. Is this going to work? So I'll double box this. I don't know, what is a box like this for? I don't know what came in here. Oh, here we go. 3 sandwich, 2 nuggets, sleeve of 2. I have no idea what this could have been. All right, then I'm going to put it in this box. Well, this is a box I was writing notes on somewhere in the car. I wrote some notes to myself on here. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them right on there. But this is going to go in first. These boxes are sketchy, I think. 6x6x6 or 7x7. I'm not sure. But let's see how this goes in here. Fine, just fine. So this one I should try to remember to choose liquid or hazardous material when I buy the shipping label, because it is liquid. I did put it inside of a bag, but I don't think it's going to be totally waterproof, so maybe I should use one of these trash bags real quick. This is probably should have done this on the bottle itself, not on this box, but this will be okay. Tie a knot, and it should be theoretically leak-proof. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we won't see. It'll just get there fine. I can't imagine you're a mail carrier and the package starts leaking and it smells like cologne. All right, close it up. All right, this is too much paper. Now this knot is causing a problem. I should have knotted it on the side. There it goes. Okay, push it down. Get that knot out of the way. Hopefully having all this writing on here won't be a problem. Got some addresses that are definitely going to be a problem, so let's get rid of those. All right, good. I'll just cover this side with the label. All right, how big is it? Right, cologne on here, 1 pound 5 ounces, called 2 pounds, 7x7, 7, and it's going to ship to CJ in Arkansas. I don't know anything about that perfume or that cologne. I don't know anything about any cologne. I'm not a person who wears that kind of stuff. Gets my makes me cough. Okay, I'm gonna grab one more box and then take care of this thing, and then we'll be on to this. I might just pack that off camera. Okay, this box will be fine. I kind of wanted to find a used box and not have to use a brand new box for this thing, but this one is about exactly the right size, so it'll be fine. Right, this is a Keep Cool melamine butter dish. I never even took it out of the package to see really what it is, but I think that this says from British Designs. I think this is going to Australia through the eBay International Shipping Program. So how do I want to pack this? It's going to just be all paper. I guess I do like to send brand new, nice looking boxes when they're going to the eBay shipping hub. I don't think there's probably anybody there that I need to impress, but it does feel better. It feels a lot better to send nice, clean, brand new boxes. This came from the Goodwill. I would have told you the Salvation Army, and I bought it in January of this year for $3.50. Sold it for $21.99. I just relisted this a day or two ago when I was doing inventory. So if you go back a couple of days, you'll see me relisting this. So I probably lowered the price from $24.99 to $21.99, something around there. I assume it started at $25, and it's been listed for 9 months without anybody showing any interest in it. Lower the price by $2 or $3 and it's sold almost instantly. So pretty good. I'm gonna write butter on here. See how much it weighs. 2 pounds even. And this box is $11.97. I'm gonna write EIS on here. And eBay International Shipping. All right, now the next thing we have to deal with is this. This is heavy, like much heavier than you would think. This is a whole box of these small little ceramic Liberty Falls houses for your like Christmas village or whatever. Some of them are like packed in foam and very well protected. Some of them are just in an empty box like this. I don't feel like I want to open all of these and put paper around them. I probably should, but they didn't really sell for, I mean, they did sell for a lot like $56 or $60, but for this many of them, I think there are, let's find out. There's quite a lot of these in here. Okay, turn this around the right way. Liberty Falls, 40 houses, and it sold for $69. Is that right? $69.99, more than I thought. Maybe I will take the time to wrap these individually, or just at least stick a little paper in each one. I don't want to do it, and I definitely don't want to do it on camera, so I might just, all I'm gonna do is close this box down, put some paper or some foam or something on the top here to keep it from, because the box is too big and the box doesn't really, I can't really make this kind of a box smaller very easily. So I might just put something in here. I might have some styrofoam, and then I'm gonna wanna double box this whole thing just to make it, make the sides a little more stiff. For 70 bucks, probably worth it. How much did I pay for these? $12.80 I paid for all of these. So I went to an estate sale, and it was like a crate sale. They would give you like a black crate, and then anything that you could put in there I think was $5. And so I didn't think these things had much value at all, but they had enough value that if I could buy them for 10 cents a piece or whatever on average, I could eventually sell them. So I don't think I've sold a single one of these, and I have, I think all of these boxes down here in this middle row from here down are Liberty Falls houses. There might be more somewhere else too. So I was planning on pulling these out and putting them in my garage sale for $0.25 a piece, or for maybe $1 a piece or something. But today somebody bought it, and I was very surprised. I mean, I have sent out so many offers on these things, and like really pretty intense offers. Like if I have it listed for $69.99, I was sending offers out for like $39.99, just trying to get somebody to buy that. But I was hoping to get that $79.99, so I never lowered the price of the whole thing. So I'm trying to decide if it's going to be worth it. These houses are packed in here. Let's see this one. This one at least has bubble wrap, so most of them I think have bubble wrap. I'm not going to take every single one of these out and repack them. I'm going to leave it how it is. Okay, I'm going to just cut this camera right now and just get this thing packed, then I'll come back when I'm done. It's probably going to take me half an hour. As predicted, wrapping this box up was boring, so you are welcome that I didn't show it to you. But it's all ready to go. I'm going to buy labels for all of these 5 boxes, and then I'll come back and go over everything that I know about how much money I made today. So stick around for that. All right, there's a stack of boxes that'll be going out tomorrow. This one, the big one, the Liberty Falls houses, I'm taking that to FedEx. It's going to be a little bit easier. I mean, it is heavy, so I don't want to leave that on the porch, and it's about half the price to ship that through FedEx. Okay, let's go look at profits. I'm just going to start right at the top. So those SAS shoes, San Antonio shoes, they sold for $45. They cost $7. eBay fees were like $7.22, and then I had a promotional fee of $125. I'm slowly turning off all the promotions on all of my listings, and I haven't seen a lot of these promotional fees recently, so that one's a little bit annoying. I had another one down here that's annoying too. But let's see, I charged $10.87 for shipping, and the actual shipping cost was $9.87, so there's a spare $1 that I get to keep. Anyway, the profit on those shoes, $30.52. The next thing up were those light bulbs. I got them for free. I accidentally did something wrong with the shipping, so in this case, I'm losing $1 on shipping, and I'm only earning $8.62 on those light bulbs. Next up is the little bottle of cologne, $21.65 profit on that. And then that weird melamine butter dish, $15.80. And finally, the Liberty Falls miniature houses, $62.27 profit. So today, it's 9:30 exactly right now. We have earned $138.86. I think I was hoping for like $160. I think that's what I predicted earlier. So I was a little bit off on how much the shipping was going to cost. So $140 basically today. Not as much as I would hope for. I'm looking for 190. I'm looking for basically 190 every day for the rest of the year in order to reach my goal for 2025 of earning $50,000 in profit. So 136, 138, not great. I mean, it's good. I'm happy. It's fine. But I'm wanting these numbers to start creeping up as we get towards the end of the year. So right now, the average profit per day during the month of September is $158.91. And the average profit per sale for each individual sale, $33.24. Let's look at how we're doing. This spreadsheet has the whole year at a glance. So last year in September, I earned $2,426.60. So far, at this point, it's the 23rd. We still got about a week and a day, I guess, left. I've earned $3,623. So that's about $1,200 more than last year. There hasn't been one month this year where I've made less than I did last year. There was one where I was a little bit of a squeaker, where I only made 50 cents more than last year, but most months I'm like at least $1,000 more than last year. So that's pretty good. Right now, I'm at a point where I need to earn $19,000 by the end of the year in order to reach that goal of $50,000. So, that's what, I mean, I don't know how to divide 19 by 3, but it's certainly more than $5,000 a month. And the biggest month we've had so far this year is 4,367. So that's quite a ways away from 5,000. So, are we going to get to 50 grand? Ah, man, every day I feel like maybe we can do it. And then I look at these numbers and I think there's no way we're going to do it. So anyway, I'm sure we'll have a big bump in late October and November and December as we go into real fourth quarter stuff. But is it going to be enough to get to 50 grand? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for tonight. If you want to find out if I hit the 50 grand, join along with me on this journey. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm doing a video pretty much every day of the week, at least until the end of the year. I'm going to do a video every day. So yeah, come along on this journey. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.